Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Movie Man Beyond. Today, we're going to be looking at The Northman. Let's do it! So The Northman is this epic sort of Viking tale based in Scandinavia, so that sort of area, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, that kind of thing. Just got done watching it and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will go into spoilers, so be warned. First off, the look of the film I thought was fantastic. There was some really nice shots of Iceland, Scandinavia in general, the green hills and the green mountains covered by the snow times the ice. Visually, at times it was superb. I liked the dream sequences. I liked when it was dark, because it's a dark movie. I thought the music was spot on, as it was very perfect for that time, and it captured that moment, moment in time sort of thing for that era. Everything looked to be very authentic. I was speaking to my partner about it, and we're kind of like, how did we ever get past the stage of like society, because it's very brutal at times. I have to say it was gory in places as well. I have to say, I wasn't surprised at the fight scenes, but some of the actual gore content was pretty surprising. So, moving on to the actors, they were all pretty decent to me. There wasn't really a bad one amongst them, aside from Nicole Kidman can sometimes be a bit hit and missy, a bit campy. I knew she was going to go down the straight old crazy motherfucker path at one point, which she did. Main guy, Skarsgård, Alexander, he's fit the role perfectly. Excuse me, if Marvel ever went a different route with Thor, you've got that guy. The guy that played the main villain, I'm not sure of his name. He was good. Willem Dafoe's little 10-minute cameo there was great. It's like I say, it's a typical revenge story, coming of age. You've seen it done 1,000 times before. The boy wants revenge for his father getting killed, and he goes away. Like, they think he's dead, and he's got this. It's not destiny, but it's like he's tied to fate, and the only way he can get rid of the ties of fate is by following up and getting revenge for his father, which I think handles quite well. Ethan Hawke is also in this for a short period of time as the king, who ends up getting killed. But it's 2 hours, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes, so it could be a bit of a slog to some people. But to be honest, after recently watching Firestarter, which was like an hour less, Firestarter felt like a longer film than this. I just have to. I think it's been a while since we've had like a grand. Obviously, we're not talking about like a sci-fi, like a comic book movie or a massive big budget blockbuster. It's very grounded as well in terms of that. I loved all the I do enjoy Norse mythology with Odin and Thor and the Tree of Life, the Valkyries, Valhalla, Odin, and stuff like that. I do really find it fascinating. It's nice when they do both. Like, you get a glimpse into, a lot of it was sort of based in reality. And when you had these dream sequences, and it was sort of showing you both sides of the coin. For example, he was getting this ancient sword that was buried in a hill. When he dropped down, there was a king sitting there with it, a skeleton, in his hands. But when he pried it from his hands, he ended up having a battle with this skeleton. Excuse me. I said to myself, this isn't going to be real. It's clearly in his mind. So then he brings him to the light, has a fight, cuts off his head, and then the camera pans, and then he's still standing there in front of the skeleton in the throne, and then he just takes a sword, and then the skeleton just collapses. So there's a couple of times that happens where does it happen, does it not? But I've seen people saying it's a dark film. There's a lot of dark films. I mean, the Batman's quite dark. But for me, personally, it was quite nice and refreshing to see a movie based on Vikings and that nature. A lot of the time it's Romans or World War II, for history wise. I think the Norse, what's the word, but you know what I mean, like the actual area of Scandinavia, like their mythology and I think their history is pretty cool. We've got a lot of that over here from there when they invaded hundreds of years ago. We've got a Viking centre, not far away. We've got another landmark where they showed up. There's Lindisfarne, which was a massive invasion for the Vikings. York, once again, there's a lot of Viking presence in here. And apparently why I get a ginger beard and stuff as well, apart from anywhere else. I am dark brown hair when I had it. Is also to do with Scandinavian blood, so somewhere down the line I'll have had Scandinavian blood, I'm assuming. So yeah, I just really enjoyed it. Probably more than I thought it was going to, since it's the same director as Lighthouse, or The Lighthouse. You can kind of tell some of the cinematography and the shots, because he's a bit kooky in nature. The Lighthouse, for me, I find it funny. My partner, she can't stand it, but I do like it. Willem Dafoe, Robert Pattinson. You like me lobster, don't you? So yeah, very happy to finally have seen The Northman. I just thought it was visually a spectacle. Soundtrack was great, and I thought everyone did a good job. I can't really complain otherwise. I mean, after watching the shit storm that was Firestarter, this was a breath of fresh air, and it cleansed the palate. So yes, definitely will be picking this up on Blu-ray without a shadow of a doubt. The ending was kind of telegraphed. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be a happy ending, as he has the final battle with his uncle, and he chops off his uncle's head, but his uncle's impaled him. So then he rides off in Valhalla while his missus has the twins. But that's Hollywood. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, guys, take care. Bye. Oh dear. Bye, guys.